There we are, that's a bit better. Obviously people have seen I've got some radiators in here. So obviously, because it's a bit cold down in Portsmouth, obviously that one's on, running about, I think about 20 degrees. So that one's on. So yeah, it's getting quite nice and cosy in here. As you can see, obviously we've got another one on the go, which does its business. But I'm going through some of my number plate collection at the moment. And obviously they come out of another car that I bought. Someone had some plates out, so I'm going to put them on, probably fit them on the wall with the big Peugeot sign. And then obviously I've got other Peugeot signs in the other garage that I'll go through in due course to sort of tidy it up. But yeah, obviously see some of them, obviously some stories with those. Obviously the K-Ridge one, that was my old 1.9. That was my first road legal 1.9 thing. Obviously you see the display cabinet as a photo of it when we had some snow. It's probably about 16, 17, 18 years ago now. So that's where that plate came from. The G-Ridge one, I believe it's a 1600 for the body shell that I got out in the yard. The S-Ridge one, it's off my old recovery truck that I had for 10 years. And obviously I think that one, I hit a pheasant with that, so that's why the number plates were all cracked out on it. And obviously you have rabbits with it and deers and loads of bits and bobs and that. So it's quite a good old tough old truck back in the day. Got the W Ridge one, that came out of a good friend of mine's BMW that he wrote off over the back of the hill on the country lanes late one night, obviously being an idiot. So that was the end of that motor. Got D Ridge one, I think that was out of Terry Priestley's little 1600 phase 1 205 GTR, still about, but now I think it's running a GTR 6 engine and obviously 1.9 running gear and bits and bobs. The car got ruined really, so obviously the person that decided to convert it over, but each their own really. And then obviously the J Ridge one, that came out of a 205 diesel that I bought as a cheap smoke car to get me from Portsmouth to Southampton. After I left the local wastewater company, I went as a pump engineer rebuilding sewage pumps. So obviously I wanted a cheap motor because I had a BMW at the time, and obviously running was a 2.5 straight 6, and running that backwards and forwards to Southampton would end up costing me a fortune. So I then decided where I'm going to put those ones. I said them ones, 205 GTR will go on obviously on the wall. Obviously some more of my brake lines will turn up, which I think I've shown in one of the past videos for the build that I'm doing of the White 205. But this is not sort of going to be an update on the car yet, because I want to obviously run some brake lines under there, and obviously rear beams fitted and whatnot, and then obviously we'll look a bit more, obviously the brake clips are all fitted now, but I think I'll do a bit of an update, because obviously this week I'm going to try and obviously fit some more parts underneath, and I'm going to try and get the fuel tank on, and I'll probably sit there and order up some more bits for it. But let's say I'll leave that to do a proper video on it. I just wanted to catch up, obviously show people what I've been up to and whatnot. Obviously my media station's coming on a little bit more. Obviously I've finally got the spare tower that I had down there, obviously with its monitor and the keyboard and whatnot. So if I looked at getting a proper camera, then obviously I can sort of look at probably putting it in the corner, and then obviously doing some, just hit the record button for what antics and that, obviously what I get up to, and obviously where my mates come out, and obviously my boy down there and whatnot. Just following obviously what we get up to really. So obviously we're streaming at the moment, obviously with YouTube music. Obviously got a mixture of everything going on in there really. But yeah, it does its job. So yeah, so obviously that's in there. But I think tomorrow, I think it's a class as bank holiday, but I think it wouldn't be the Monday, Tuesday. I think Tuesday I might try and get some timber, obviously to put a roof across that, because as you can see there, obviously I've got the metalwork already that came out of someone's roof. Obviously we've got another GTI under there. So we've got a CTI convertible that I'll cut up, and that's going to be my bench. We've got a bar area at the top of the garden and whatnot, so I'm going to put shelter over that, and then obviously tidy up the rear end of the car, and then obviously bang that on there. So yeah, so it's another thing. But yeah, so just chipping away. Obviously my Canada's out of date now, so I think I'm going to have a chat with the old blokes that I used to work with over at Spartatech, see if they've got any naughty calendars turned up. Obviously another toolbox the other day, which obviously just going through. Bought another compressor last week. Obviously some more wear tools and redundancy money. So yeah, obviously we've got another sign that turned up. I've quite recently obviously been listed on eBay. Cheap and cheerful, but like I said, if I see any signs that I haven't got and I like the look of, obviously it's something to sort of break up the workshop a little bit more. But anyway, like I said, quick video. Hopefully everyone's all doing their business and whatnot, and have a good New Year and New Year's Eve, whatever you want to call it, and I'll see you in the New Year. And hopefully I'll sort of have a bit more update on obviously what's going on with the Type 5. Take care.